channel, everyone. If this is your first time here, please hit that like and subscribe button. And if this isn't your first time here, welcome back. We appreciate your return. We've got a great show for you today as I take off my football hat and don my baseball cap as we celebrate the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. Stick around to the end and we'll reveal another rack, a random act of kindness, this one from the Wax Pack Dad. This past Tuesday was the MLB's 95th All-Star Game. I personally didn't watch the game, but I did catch the recap the following morning. And from what I can tell, it was a pretty good game, ending in a 6-6 tie after 9 innings. This year, though, the MLB has implemented a new way to determine a winner after 9 innings of tied score for the All-Star Game. They had a mini home run derby, which I actually thought was pretty interesting because if you think about it from a manager's perspective, you want to make sure that all of the All-Stars get to play and you don't hold any pitchers back from throwing just in case we have to get to extra innings. So the new setup had each manager choose 3 players to participate in the derby. And each of these players gets 3 swings to hit as many home runs as they could. The National League ended up pulling it out in the end, but I thought it was a really cool way to wrap it up. Let me know in the comments if you like the new extra innings play. Now let's get into this week's video. Okay, number 1, which player holds the MLB record for most All-Star selections? Hammerin' Hank Aaron comes in with 21 All-Star selections, but he actually appeared in 25 All-Star games because they used to play 2 games per season from 1959 to 1962. Now, the only 2 seasons that he was not selected to the All-Star team were in 1954 and 1976, his rookie season and his last season. Okay, number 2, which player holds the MLB All-Star record for most career home runs? Stan Musial hit a total of 6 career home runs during All-Star games. Musial was a 7-time batting champion and a 3-time league MVP and appeared in 24 All-Star games from 1943 to 1963. Number 3, which player holds the MLB All-Star record for most hits in one All-Star game? The great Carl Yastrzemski went 4 for 6 in a dramatic 12-inning game, knocking in the winning run with 2 outs in the 12th inning. This record is actually shared by 3 players, Joe Medwick in 1937, Ted Williams in 1946, and Yaz being the last one to do it in 1970. Number 4, which MLB All-Star game was the longest game in terms of innings played? The 1967 MLB All-Star Game went 15 innings before Tom Seaver came in to retire the side and preserve a 2-1 National League victory. Interestingly, all 3 third basemen that played in the game, Dick Allen and Tony Perez for the National League and Brooks Robinson for the American League, scored all 3 runs in the game on solo home runs. Number 5, which player holds the MLB All-Star record for most career strikeouts? Don Drysdale played in 9 MLB All-Star games during his career. He pitched 19.1 innings and faced 69 batters, which is another All-Star record, and he struck out 19. Number 6, which player holds the MLB All-Star record as the only player to hit an inside-the-park home run? Ichiro Suzuki is currently the only player in MLB history to hit an inside-the-park home run in an All-Star game. Suzuki was crowned the game's MVP and went 3 for 3, including the inside-the-park home run. Number 7, which player was the first black player selected to an MLB All-Star game? Not only was Jackie Robinson the first black player selected to the modern-era MLB All-Star game, he is also considered the first black player to break the color barrier into the MLB. Number 8, which player holds the record for the most MLB All-Star appearances by a catcher? Yogi Berra appeared in 18 different MLB All-Star games. He only missed out on the All-Star game in 4 different seasons, 1946 and 1947, his first 2 seasons back after serving in World War II, and 1963 and 65, his last 2 seasons of his career. Number 9, which player holds the record for the most total bases in a single MLB All-Star game? In the 1946 MLB All-Star Game, Ted Williams went 4 for 4 with a walk to grab 10 total bases in the game. He had 2 home runs and 2 singles as the American League destroyed the National League 12-0. Number 10, who is the only MLB player to record a grand slam in the MLB All-Star Game? 9-time All-Star outfielder Fred Lynn went 1 for 3 on the day, but his grand slam in the bottom of the 3rd inning was enough to extend the American League lead to 9-1. He went on to be awarded the game's MVP as the AL team beat the NL team 13-3. Thanks for hanging out as we celebrated some of the wildest and most unforgettable moments in MLB All-Star history. Whether it was Ichiro's inside the park homer or Hank Aaron's 25 appearances, there's no shortage of legends in the Midsummer Classic. If you enjoyed this look back, smash that like button and hit subscribe, especially if you're one of the 80% of viewers watching but not subbed. Drop a comment with your favorite All-Star Game record or memory. And as promised, it's time for another rack, this one courtesy of the Wax Pack Dad. Okay, as promised, we do have a rack, a random act of kindness. This one is from the Wax Pack Dad. Some of you may know this channel. If not, I urge you to go over and check it out. He and I have been connecting probably for a couple years now. I've been sending over some offensive lineman football cards. He likes to put together offensive lineman rookies and cards like that. So I've sent a couple his way, and I guess this is something to say thanks for that. So let's rip in and see what we get. And I just want to say to the Wax Pack Dad, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. It's not expected, but it is pretty cool. So let me pull out the note here and see if I should be able to read this. Yeah, okay, so he said, okay, Football Guy USA, been meaning to send some cards out to you for a while. Picked up the middle card on an online auction. Check out the numbering. Thought you would enjoy. Woo! The Wax Pack Dad. So there you go. Thank you very much, Wax Pack Dad. I appreciate it. And I'm excited to see what we got here. Oh, yeah, look at this. This is a good way to wrap up baseball season, or the All-Star break, I guess. A little George Brett, my favorite ball player. Gotta like that. Get this tape off. There we go. All right, so we got George Brett. Tops, we've got 1984. Let's see. Man, look at that card. That is pretty. That is pretty well centered. Looks to be in really good condition. Corners look really nice. Definitely going to add that to the old George Brett collection. Let's flip over this way and see what we got here. We've got, oh, Wade Boggs and Hero. Yeah, that is awesome. It's a super special card. Fleer 634. Wade Boggs, the Red Sox American League batting champion in '85, certainly knows how to pick his heroes. He chose George Brett. Yeah, that's a pretty awesome card. I think I saw him pull that, if I'm not mistaken. That is pretty cool. So we've got George Brett 1. Brett and Boggs there, and here we go. TJ Watt, the star of the Steelers. Wow, this is numbered, is that 15 out of 399? I think it is. I think it is 15. Is that 15? I'm going to say, yeah, it's 15 out of 399. That is awesome. Panini rookie card. What is this? Oh, it's 2017. 2017 Panini Black Friday. Wow, I never heard of that. But that is an awesome looking card. I love TJ Watt. He just has a motor that doesn't quit. He's kind of cut from the old school cloth. That's why I like him. I like Max Crosby as well. He's a good one to get after it too. Very cool, very cool. Two George Bretts and a TJ Watt. So thank you very much to the Wax Pack Dad. We'll see you next time with my football hat back on soon.